Thanks a lot for our viewers to stay with us, and I'm Shivani Gupta. Let's begin with some more breaking news and updates that we're getting right now. Bharat Biotech's co-founder Suchitra Ella has tweeted that they are disheartened to hear that some states are complaining about their intentions. This after Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Reddy wrote to the Prime Minister, citing shortage of vaccines. He sought technology transfer of Bharat Biotech NIV candidate Covaxin to enable other companies to produce the jab. Jagan also urged that intellectual property rights be provided to all interested vaccine manufacturers to scale up production. This comes also as Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has become the latest to make a similar demand, saying two companies aren't enough to meet the country's needs. So remember, Bharat Biotech's Suchitra Ella has tweeted that they are disheartened to hear about comments on their intentions because there has been a lot of vaccine politics being played out, and of course both Serum Institute and Bharat Biotech have repeatedly got caught in what is essentially a political fight. Let's also go across to my colleague Swastika Das, who's joining us from Hyderabad. Not the first time that Bharat Biotech has been caught in this. You know, earlier you would remember, Swastika, that many Indian politicians were raising questions on them getting approval in the first place. Now the same politicians, or at least same parties, are saying we need more of Covaxin. Leaving that hypocrisy aside, what is the latest statement from Bharat Biotech? Are they talking on the technology transfer demand at all?
They are yet to respond on the technology transfer demand, considering that it's come from only two chief ministers for now. First is Kejriwal, of course, and now Jagan has also thrown his weight behind this issue. While we're expecting an official answer or response from Bharat Biotech, I'm going to talk about, on the larger scheme of things, what exactly Jagan wants. Remember, Andhra has not started vaccinating 18 to 44 age group yet because of shortage of vaccine. The state government has prioritized second dose for those who are 45 and above. And it is in this sector that the state government is faced with a new challenge, because they're not finding Covaxin second doses. Bharat Biotech has sent some 3 lakh doses of vaccines to Andhra Pradesh, but the state government maintains that they will be running out of stock within 2 days or so. The state, Jagan categorically has mentioned that they're going to start vaccinating 18 and 44 only during September. And in this context, Jagan Mohan Reddy has written to Prime Minister Modi, urging him to look into the patent waiver issue. Now remember, Bharat Biotech is an Indian company. What exactly will be the terms when it comes to intellectual patent waiver is something that experts can comment on. But Bharat Biotech has ramped up its facility by reaching out to various companies in Maharashtra to, fill the Covaxin bottles. But the production process as such is happening only in Hyderabad at this point in time. So there needs to be some clarity from the company's side as to how the patent waiver issue will be dealt with. The central government's role here is likely to only facilitate the conversation, but the final decision will be taken by Bharat Biotech, even as more and more states have thrown weight behind the patent waiver issue and want the vaccine to be given to third-party companies so that they can start manufacturing Covaxin on a larger scale, Shivani.
All right, Swastika, I appreciate you bringing us the latest. Ashutosh Garg, former board member, Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, and founder, Guardian Pharmacy, is also joining us. Ashutosh Garg, what is your take on it? There are two sides to it, of course. One, that we need as many vaccines as possible as quickly. The other side, though, is that if it was so easy to produce a Covaxin-type vaccine, then, many people would anyways be doing it. And even now, several Indian companies are working to create their own formulas. So does formula sharing alone mean that production can be ramped up?
So, I think we are getting a little carried away about this entire thing of the intellectual property right. Even if Bharat Biotech does give it away, do we remember the amount of confusion that was caused by so many of our political leaders when they said Covishield versus Bharat Biotech's Covaxin? Now, can you imagine what's going to happen? Covaxin from Bharat Biotech, Covaxin from manufacturer 1, Covaxin from manufacturer 2, have the tests been done, have all the efficacy tests been done, have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 been done by each manufacturer. Remember that every vaccine that is given to each one of us from the time we are children, including all our COVID vaccines, go through some very, very serious and stringent measures which are approved by the World Health Organization.
Yes.
Can you imagine the amount of work that will be involved? I mean, I'm all for opening up the intellectual property rights regime, but will this solve the problem tomorrow? The answer is no.
Exactly.
That
this
cannot
would
happen.
still take some time. Like, that's the precise
Absolutely.
question I'm trying to ask you. Because people are not understanding this, because this is a very complex business. Many experts, Ashutosh Garg, are saying that formula alone does not decide the safety of the vaccine. That is produced in a highly qualified lab with, Bharat Safety Standards 3, 4. And, that kind of oversight is possible only by some. If it was so easy, then everybody would be doing it. But there are very limited companies that produce vaccines to be used for humans.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So let us not get very carried away. We've got serious challenges. Let us try and support our existing manufacturers to increase their capacity 1.5 times, which Serum Institute tried to do, which Bharat Biotech is doing. Let us support Dr. Reddy's to get the Sputnik vaccine in.
Yes.
Let us support the quick approval of imports. Let us try and get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I mean, there are lots of candidates. Let's bring them in rather than get diverted completely into a new area, which is let everyone start manufacturing.
Right. One is the safety concern. But Mr. Garg, the other is the time issue. You very rightly said that even if we give the formula to some, that doesn't mean they have the capacity to produce it right away. But in your assessment, if we were to share formula, if Bharat Biotech, for example, they're already looking to, bolster their production, they're in talks with many. Yeah. The government is funding several facilities in India that meet the requirements. But even if their formula was to be given today, how long before someone can produce it and meet safety standards?
Well, I would be surprised if anything can happen before 4 to 6 months. That would be the bare minimum, because remember that every time we produce vaccines, there's a lot of approvals that it has to go through. We are putting this in, injecting it into human beings.
Right.
And, the first, the manufacturer has to be, it has to be certified by the World Health Organization. Then it has to be approved by our own government.
So you're saying that even if the formula is same, if there's a new manufacturer, it has to go through all procedures, safety procedures again?
Absolutely right. It has to, because your manufacturing facilities have to be certified.
Right.
And remember that these are not new manufacturers. It will have to go back to people who are already manufacturing vaccines. At least they have the facilities to manufacture.
Yes, and many of them are already working on their own vaccines in India.
Correct.
So who has the capability right now to take a transfer from another vaccine? So this is a larger question, perhaps getting mired in politics. We'll continue to track this and bring you more expert opinions. Ashutosh Garg, thanks a lot for joining us for the meantime. But remember, when it comes to vaccine, it's not just about, giving away the formula for Bharat Biotech, for example. There is, of course, continuing politics on the so-called shortage that is being experienced by states.